Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com, and listen, if you're interested in achieving maximum power and sound gains out of your Ram at home, well then adding the Stainless Works 1 7/8 inch catted long tube header and Y-pipe combo is certainly going to be a great choice for your 2019 and newer 5.7 powered Ram at home. Now, this American-made set of high-quality headers from Stainless Works will feature 304 grade stainless steel throughout. They are going to be TIG welded for added strength and will work with a factory exhaust or corresponding Stainless Works catback thanks to the included Y-pipe design, making this kit essentially pretty much turnkey right out of the box. So right out of the gate, when we're talking features here, the headers from Stainless Works are going to be an absolute premium way of cranking the power and sound on your newer 5.7 Hemi at home. Now, power-wise, without a tune, I would say Hemi owners can look forward to anywhere in the ballpark of 10 to 20 wheel horsepower when installed. And I do want to emphasize that a tune is not required here for the install, but as always, adding one down the road will certainly help maximize your gains of all of your total modifications. Now, another big feature with these headers will be the radical change in exhaust tone and volume, and that is typical whenever you add a long tube header such as this. They almost always will increase the volume, for one, of your stock or aftermarket exhaust, but number two, they also add a bit more of a snarl to the tone or the system overall, and that is certainly something I think is worthy of the features list. Another thing worth pointing out here, guys, is that Stainless Works does include both the Y and X pipe needed to get this in place on your Ram and utilize either your stock or corresponding Stainless Works catback exhaust. But let's focus in on the quality and build, construction, all that good stuff, because in my opinion, always one of the highlights to talk about when breaking down the American-made Stainless Works product. Now, they start off with a material called Everlast 304 grade stainless steel, a great name and indicative of what you can expect here. That is an absolute premium metal, and they are going to incorporate that into things like the 1 7/8 inch primary size, basically these portions of the long tube right here. That is referred to as your primary. You're looking at a 3/8 inch laser cut flange at the head, guaranteed basically not to warp on you. And then coming all the way down here at the collector side, you're looking at a 3-inch merge style collector, and deep within that collector itself is going to be the merge spike technology, which Stainless Works claims helps increase exhaust velocity and scavenging along with that. So all very, very nice quality stuff. Obviously quality welds, TIG welds throughout, just really, really high quality stuff. And again, everything is made here in the USA. I mentioned that earlier, definitely worth mentioning again. And it is all backed by a lifetime warranty against any issues. Now, that top quality 304 grade stainless, the made in America craftsmanship, the high flow cats, which are included by the way here, all of that is going to come at a cost, as the Stainless Works and their American made build will run you right around that mid to high $2,000 price point, making these one of, I would say, the more expensive options on the site, especially when you start comparing them to companies from maybe BBK or even American Racing. Now, on that same topic, guys, these are still going to be far more affordable, the Stainless Works long tubes, that is, when you compare these to the catted options from Cook. So I would say maybe comfortably in the middle, higher side of the price range for the Stainless Works stuff, but you can find both more expensive options on the site in addition to more affordable options as well. Shifting gears, let's briefly talk install, and I say briefly because we're not gonna have a step-by-step for you in this video, but what I can tell you is this one is not going to be for the novice mechanics or first-time wrenchers out there. Long tube headers are always going to be a fair amount of work no matter what platform you're installing them on, so figure a full 3 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and at least a full day to get everything in place from start to finish. So wrapping things up here, guys, again, if you are looking to crank both the power and sound on your 2019 and newer 5.7 Ram at home using quality components, you'll definitely want to check out the Stainless Works long tube setup right here at AmericanTrucks.com.